If there's one devil fruit in the One Piece world that I can say perfectly fits its user is the Yami Yami no Mi. Because from Blackbeard has been introduced, he's been shrouded in a cloud of darkness. Like how can this man eat multiple devil fruits without dying? Or why doesn't he sleep? Or what's so abnormal about his body? Questions, questions, questions. But don't worry, I think I've cracked the code on Blackbeard's biggest secret, and it all starts with his anatomy. The first hint at his freakish anatomy is his Jolly Roger. A Jolly Roger is essentially the brand of a captain, right? Which means it has one special trait on it which the pirate captain is most known for, like Straw Hat Pirate Captain sporting a straw hat, or the red hair pirate captain having red hair. There are countless examples of a Jolly Roger matching an external feature of its captain, except for, well, Blackbeard. Blackbeard Jolly Roger has three skulls, and while I may not be smart like Vegapunk, I don't see any external feature on Blackbeard that aligns with his Jolly Roger. So I got to thinking, and I have come to this conclusion. Blackbeard is literally built different. This man is the first person in history to eat multiple devil fruits and not die. The mistake I see most theorists make is focusing too much entirely on the eating part of the devil fruit process and not focusing enough attention on the storage part after eating the devil fruit. The reason why I believe Blackbeard can store multiple devil fruits is because his anatomy is not structured the same way as the people that's about to like, subscribe, and join the notification gang. Nor is his anatomy structured the same way as 99% of the One Piece verse. In order to understand what's going on with Blackbeard, you first have to understand where devil fruits are stored in the body. And in my opinion, devil fruits are stored in the heart. The drum beats of liberation is based on speeding up Luffy's heart rate, which is an indicator that the devil's essence of Nika lays dormant in Luffy's heart until Luffy literally knocks on that door. Another example of the devil fruit's essence being stored in the heart is Mother Caramel. Big Mom ate her and jacked her devil fruit. In my opinion, Big Mom did not have to eat the whole of Mother Caramel to eat the devil fruit. Just eating her heart would suffice. Another small observation I noticed is Blackbeard crew does not go devil fruit hunting with him, which means the process of stealing a devil fruit has nothing to do with the Yami Yami no Mi and it can be replicated. Take Jesus Burgess for example. His fighting style is based on wrestling and brute force, yet when he approaches Luffy, he has a carving knife in his hand. If that doesn't raise an eyebrow, I don't know what will. This man was planning to carve out Luffy's heart and eat it. Since cannibalism is probably taboo in the One Piece world, the idea of jacking a person's devil fruit was probably never tested until Big Mom chose to do so. And he chose the perfect person, a child who was a damn glutton. I believe Oda was inspired by the Native Americans when he came up with the resting place for devil fruits in the body. Eating the heart of the freshly killed animal was tradition among some Native Americans. By doing so, Indians believed they could receive all the qualities of the animal: bravery, strength, and agility. Another thing I would like to focus on is some key things from Whitebeard at Marine Fort. Notice where the wounds on Whitebeard is that he got from Akino, right on his chest, which means Blackbeard had easy access to Whitebeard under that cloak. It's basically like pulling up to a vending machine and pulling out a snap. Another thing I want to point out is that Whitebeard said that he is one man with one heart. He can't continue being the strongest forever. Oda uses this line to humanize Whitebeard, but this line also subtly creates an avenue for Blackbeard to ascend past Whitebeard power-wise, and I will explain how. Oda likes to do this thing where he upgrades the newer generation. An example of this would be the Seraphim. Regular Jinbei is dope as hell, right? But in Oda's twisted brain, he said, let's give him the Swim Devil Fruit and take this shit to the next level. Or Mihawk. Mihawk is a nasty swordsman, so Oda said, let's give him Das Bone shit and let's up this another notch. Basically, we will make his whole body a bladed weapon. But Whitebeard was even expanded on and taken to the next level with Blackbeard. Like Oda basically said, Whitebeard is dope as hell, But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give him another devil fruit, the strongest Logia, and make him even more terrifying than Whitebeard. But it doesn't stop there. Whitebeard heart was his downfall. The man literally was having heart attacks on the battlefield, and it made him susceptible to cheap shots from Arcano. Blackbeard, in my opinion, has three hearts. He will never have heart attacks on the battlefield or die from heart problems. This is why his Jolly Roger has three skulls. The three skulls reflects Blackbeard's internal structure and the way his anatomy is set up. And that's why we can't see the meaning of his Jolly Roger right now. It also explains why Dr. Marco said that Blackbeard's body is abnormal. Any doctor with a stethoscope can hear multiple heartbeats coming from Blackbeard. Keep in mind that these two have been in multiple wars together, so I don't think it's a stretch to say that at some point in time, Marco treated him. This also explains why Blackbeard doesn't sleep. If there are multiple hearts in you, the consciousness of the people whose hearts is in Blackbeard should torment him. If he were to go to sleep, they would pilot his body. This isn't the first time Oda has explored this concept. When Cavendish goes to sleep, Hakuba pilots his body and wreaks havoc. I think it's the same for Blackbeard. This concept is also explored in Naruto as well with Gaara. He doesn't sleep because Shikaku would take over. This also explains how Blackbeard was able to scar Shanks. Keep in mind that Shanks is adamant about him being on guard when Blackbeard scarred him. Also look at Blackbeard's weapon of choice when he fought Shanks. He was using a claw. In order to be effective with a claw, you have to be extremely fast for close range combat, and Blackbeard has no speed feats. Never in the history of X-Men has Wolverine been fat and slow. So in my headcanon, I believe Shanks beat Blackbeard in the past and knocked him unconscious. This is when his other personality that's connected to his other hearts took over his body. And this version of Blackbeard is fast enough to scar Shanks while on guard. I believe because of this, having multiple hearts with multiple personalities is the reason Blackbeard targeted Hancock's Devil Fruit. The Love Fruit is based around lust. In order for the Devil Fruit to be effective, the opponent has to have lust for you. Now, I know you're thinking Blackbeard isn't visually appealing enough to reap the benefits of this Devil Fruit. But hear me out. You have multiple entities in Blackbeard that's lusting for control over his body, and that's why he can't sleep. But hypothetically, if Blackbeard ate the Love Devil Fruit, he could use their lust to control his body against them, to control them better. The last question I have to address is, if my theory is right, and Blackbeard actually has multiple hearts, how did he get them? How was his anatomy restructured? Since there's no race in One Piece with 3 hearts, I suspect the culprit to be a devil fruit. And the leading suspect is more than likely the fruit that is literally shaped like a heart. I'm talking about the Opi no Mi. I believe Blackbeard may be a modified human, and somewhere in his past, his body was retrofitted to hold 3 hearts. There has to be a reason why Oda shows him crying as a kid. We know for certain that kids are used as experimental guinea pigs from Punk Hazard, so my idea falls in line with this. For more videos like this, like, subscribe, and join the notification gang. It's been real.